welcome to our coaches board. Well, not really coaches board, but again, it's what we think is going to be on the pitch tomorrow. That's obviously on the left of Ale. You see what I personally think how we should start and how we should play tomorrow. Pretty basic, similar, almost the exact same 11 as Chelsea, but in a different formation to start. Actually, the same formation to start, just it changed throughout the game against Chelsea. But yeah, so we got Sandro playing left back, Chiellini starting at left center back, De Ligt right center back. De Ligt gets to keep his spot because he was so good, and he's young, and we get Bonucci at rest, which I think is key.
Yeah.
Danilo will start him again at right back. Now, I thought Locatelli was absolutely defensively immense against Chelsea, so in that role, he's the only guy we got there that could actually do that role right now. So that's why he gets to start there. Bentancur is the right center mid, just because he's been holding that down forever. He never not starts.
Yeah.
The guy's engine is endless. Sorry, give me 1 sec.
Yeah. So yeah, it's basically the same game. It's Julian picking, just Keane coming in the team, and which was expected. Keane coming in.
Sorry.
No, I was just saying.
Dog was chewing my water bottles.
I was just saying it's basically the same team, just Keane coming in and Rabiot, who's not really fit, dropping out.
Yeah, he's got a knock, right? So I started Federico Bernardeschi as the left hand, like Rabiot's replacement, basically.
Yeah.
And in this formation, you see Keane's more of a focal point where you can play the ball to his feet instead of like playing channels with Chiesa and Bernardeschi. That's the only real main difference that I see happening against the difference between Chelsea and obviously Torino, because we want to dictate the play.
Yeah. So
yeah, that's what I think, and I think you're going to show yours, and then we'll talk about what they actually are.
Yeah.
Well, what social media's Sky Sports especially is tweeting out.
So I changed the formation a bit. So
yep.
I will stick with the 4-4-2 because
Boo.
I think the team that you chose basically is, for me, too attacking. Not that I don't like it. I'm not too attacking. Yeah. It's a bit with more risks, and I'm not sure this team can play like this. Because against...
Hold on, but according to Mode, Bernardeschi is so defensive.
Who? Oh. I mean, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, he's defensive, but
I'm kidding, dude. Continue.
He's an attacker player. So the fact that we use him as a more defensive player, or that we are using his defensive ability to basically hype him up a bit, is all you need to know.
Yeah, exactly.
So I basically went again with the 4-4-2 because that's how we are playing, and I think that's how we're going to play for a very long time. So I'm not changing that. The only change I made was, of course, Rabiot dropping out and Keane coming in, and Bernardeschi staying, because I'm not a hater. I think he played a good game against Chelsea, so I think he deserved to retain his spot. That's what it is.
I think I was gonna say my direct message to you guys when you asked me to do this was he deserves a spot because he didn't do anything to lose it.
No,
for the first time in ages.
So it wouldn't be fair to say you're out, I think.
Yeah, especially with the injuries.
Also, you need to change even more things. Now, he did his job against Chelsea in that position, so I expect him to do that once again, because people are telling me he needs consistency with his positioning, consistency in playing time, in coaching. Well, he's getting it now from me, and I think also from Allegri tomorrow. So he needs to prove that. If he drops another disaster class, then we're back to square one. What we were saying. I'm not hoping that he's there, because I want to be wrong. I want Bernardeschi to play
the best for the club and for our players.
I want Bernardeschi to play even better than against Chelsea.
Yeah.
And prove me wrong. Great. If he proves me wrong, great. Then he can be useful, because, like you see, now we are missing Dybala and Morata. So over the course of the season, we need him. if you like it or you don't like him or something like that, you're gonna need him. He's gonna play because we're playing so many games, injuries, maybe the pandemic, some player catches it, I don't know what. You're gonna need him. So if you're gonna need him, I hope he performs. I mean, people think I'm happy when he doesn't perform that, because I can say, look,
we don't have agendas.
If he proves me wrong, I'm the first one to say great. So that's why I chose him. I chose this lineup also because we needed to be more attacking compared to the Chelsea game. So that's why I dropped in Keane and put Chiesa back on the left in 4-4-2, which I'm not a big fan of. But at this moment in time, he's got to do this job over there. Because if you put up again as a striker, then you need to bring in, I don't know, Rabiot, who's not fit, or you need to drop Bernardeschi, which I also don't like in 4-4-2. On the left, Bernardeschi, I think he's super indecisive with the ball.
If we look below, Hanin Namir says switch Berna to left midfield and Chiesa to the striker.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not doing that. Also because I'm more confident with Chiesa on the left, both in attacking and defensive phase. Even tomorrow, I'm more secure of a win if Chiesa's on the left tomorrow and Bernardeschi up top.
Is that more so because of what he brings? Obviously, not because of what Torino has as a right back and a left back.
No, just what he brings. And I mean, I think Bernardeschi can do a job up top against Torino. I mean, who they have playing at the back? Because
Armando Izzo, I think he's still there, and Bremer,
the Leonardo guy or something left, went to the Premier League.
Yeah. That's right.
So they're not very good at the back. So again, I'm not saying that I expect Bernardeschi to score 2 goals or something like that, but I expect him to do a decent enough job to get us a win. Also based on the Chelsea performance, which was good. I never said it was bad. It was a good performance. So I hope he's basically having a revival or some sort of revival that will benefit him, but also more importantly us and the team. That's why I chose to go again with the 4-4-2, basically. Only to drop in Keane because I think we need more of a goal scorer.
More evident, exactly.
We need more of a goal scorer against Torino. I mean, against Chelsea, I understood why he didn't start. But tomorrow you need to start him. I mean, there's no excuse. He needs to play. So that's why I went with this lineup, basically.
Give me 1 second again. Yeah. Keep talking.
So, because I saw someone saying in the defensive phase it's a waste to have Chiesa defending and wasting energy when Berna is in the lineup. I understand that point, and I would agree that Chiesa is a bit wasted on the left in the 4-4-2. I said it today, but at this moment in time with the injuries we have, I prefer to have him on the left in a 4-4-2. When Dybala and Morata's back, he needs to move away from that position, and that's the only way he's gonna move away from the position is Allegri changing the formation. Otherwise, he's gonna play there the entire season, in my opinion. Which I hope is not happening. But again, a lot depends. We said it before on what will Arthur bring to the team. If he can hold up as a regista, then Allegri can switch to a 3-man midfield or something like that. But again, if Allegri switches to a 4-3-3, he expects Chiesa to be, I'm not saying Mandzukic, but have the same mindset of tracking back. So either way, he will need to track back.
He's going to have to. I was going to say, either way, he's responsible.
It's Allegri.
To defend.
It's Allegri. I mean, he asked that from Ronaldo. And he said it openly that he asked that from Ronaldo.
Yeah.
And I sent you the stat of Ronaldo's pressures this season, and they were embarrassing. I'm not gonna lie.
2.7.
I think the goalkeeper has more pressures. So he's asking him from every player: Dybala, Keane, Bernardeschi, Corrado. No matter who, Allegri expects you to track back on, even as a striker, because Morata sometimes is tracking back.
Yeah,
it's
banks. He likes the banks at 4.
Yeah,
and
But I agree. I'm not a fan of having Chiesa on the left and 4-4-2. But that's the situation we are in at the moment. I don't like.
Yeah, due to player personnel and injuries right now, it is what it is.
Because I expect
when we all love for him to be the striker the whole time.
Yeah. Also because I expect Chiesa to make something happen out of nowhere on the wing. I don't expect that from Bernardeschi. I expect more from Bernardeschi as a striker. Even if last season against Chelsea he missed a big chance, which was a bit worrying because you need to put those away. It's that simple. But I don't expect Bernardeschi to have any kind of attacking impact if he's playing on the left in a 4-4-2 at this moment in time. Yeah. So that's why I chose Chiesa. Again, not a fan, but at this moment in time, it's Chiesa.
It's balance, right? Because you got Bernardeschi up there, and then Chiesa can create something out of midfield.
Yeah,
I get it. I don't know if other people are just like, oh, let's get the best case scenario, but you need balance, and Allegri needs balance for his own sanity.
Yeah. So, and again, the lineup which is rumored to be is your lineup, basically your players.
But in a different setup, in a 4-2-3-1 with Bernardeschi as the 10.
Yeah, so basically a little tweak, just moving Bernardeschi. So not, I mean, something changes, but it's not like a lot changes.
Yeah.
In my opinion. So yeah, I think Allegri agrees with you this time.
Well, you know what? Great minds think alike. Mad Max, Mad Julian. So now we have our formations. Well, we have a pretty good. We both had the exact same 11 players.
Yeah.
Let's just go with that right now. So regardless of how they're set up, I think we went over this, but Torino's left back is Ricardo Rodriguez.
Yeah, he is.
He starts. He's a weird guy.
Yeah.
Usually bad, but sometimes he could be good.
He's also very rush and challenges. So that's something
he's nuts
to exploit. Yeah,
so Juan Cuadrado could have a field day.
Yeah.
But he needs to get back into form.
Yeah, he's not in form.
What's that? Oh, the guy I said something to you guys. Oh, Singo, the Nigerian defender for Torino. I think he plays right back. He played right back last year. I like him.
Yeah,
but I think he's no match for obviously Chiesa. But we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see tomorrow. Like we said, we talked about their center backs, their midfielder, like their center midfielders. I think we should be fine. It's Baselli and like Tomas Rincon.
Yeah.
And like what other guys?
Again, that's what I said, and that's what I said a few minutes ago. It's intensity. It's pressure. Yeah. It's tomorrow. It's going off passion from the fans, emotions. Yeah. That's the game they're going to bring to us, and you need to match that. Again, you need to be ready and match.
Linetti, Dennis Pratt, your guy.
It's intensity.
Pratt. Yeah,
it's a lot of
not the most technical players, but
no,
hard.
I think that's a game that should suit Betancourt because he's that guy. He loves to basically get in, stick his foot out. And even Locatelli. He's not.
Yeah, he loves attack.
He will not shy away from basically going in or playing man to man or something like that. So I think it should basically suit us in midfield to have that intensity.
Yep.
Even Chiesa, he's not a player that backs down. He will go for it.
He dives a bit, but like he'll still get stuck in.
He gets stuck in. So I think we should be okay.
Yeah. I think those 11 players is okay. I don't know if Bernardeschi is kind of made for this kind of game, but again, he needs to play still.
Yeah.
But we have 10 guys who'll get stuck in no matter what. Like even Sandro will do it. Delit he'll run through a wall. So will Chiellini.
Yeah,
so I think we'll be good.
That's
we'll be up for it
I'm very intrigued to see how that will work. Chiellini, because we didn't see that much since he joined. So basically 3 years. So now this year is the third year. It's not like we've seen tons of those two playing together because I will see how they basically do without Bonucci. And again, if
we're gonna see if Delit can dictate a game at the back with the ball at his feet.
Yeah, I don't think he can play those long balls. He can.
No, he won't. Yeah,
he can, but not at the same rate as Bonucci is playing them.
Yeah.
So if we struggle, I expect Bonucci to come on very early tomorrow. That's a prediction I make. So.
Oh, it's a hot take.
Yeah, if we are struggling basically to get out of our half, something like that, I expect Bonucci to come on very early to basically break the lines with the ball.
Yeah.
Over the top to Chiesa, to even Keane, who's pretty fast. Yeah. So that's basically, it's a hot take.
Yeah.
I hope not. I hope it's not happening, because if it's happening, it means we are in trouble. Because you don't bring in Bonucci to defend the result, you bring Chiellini in to defend the result.
Yeah.
So if you bring in Bonucci, it's because we're in trouble playing football, basically.
Well. Here's the thing, that's why I kind of don't think we're playing a 4-4-2.
Okay.
Because 4-4-2 is so hard to play out of, and if your main guy at the back is the distributor, well, good luck. Because that's why I think we're going to play in a more. We're not going to play in banks. We're going to play more. What's it called? Staggered in midfield. Like we'll have a guy at the base of the triangle, a guy at the side of the triangle, a guy at the top of the triangle.
Yeah, I get that, but it's just what I think will happen. Sure. Because we always play for. I mean, besides the game against Chelsea and the game against Empoli, which was a disaster with McKennie. I don't know what he was playing. Striker number 10.
He's playing. He's playing Rover, as I like to say.
So he got that completely wrong that day. I mean, Allegri got that completely wrong.
Well, I didn't bring this up yesterday because I just didn't have the time to. But you could see the difference between how Allegri coaches, because I think there was a graphic going around on Twitter where everyone was like 8 to 10 yards apart defensively.
Yeah,
and they're all connected, and it was like a triangles. It was like a pizza pie.
Yeah.
And it looked so aesthetically pleasing, but it was the correct defensive shape.
Yeah.
And 100%, I haven't seen that since Allegri was last year. It was nice to see.
Yeah, and that's why I said, that's why I expect the team to have, again, organization, especially now Chiellini is playing. Yeah. I demand that. Basically, after you expect it. You showed that 2 days ago. Tomorrow, So you should be able to do that again to a certain extent, but just more attacking wise. So that's where the tricky part comes in. It's not like defending for 90 minutes. You will need to attack Torino at some point.
Yep.
With more basically desire than you did against Chelsea. With more bodies committed forward than you did against Chelsea, because against Chelsea it was basically Chiesa running towards defenders and making it happen. So besides when we scored against Chelsea, the 10 minutes after that we tried to do more. Quadrado was higher up the pitch, even Rabiot was higher up the pitch, but once you got the feeling we were not basically scoring again, when Bernardeschi missed that chance, we dropped back.
Yeah, exactly.
We just dropped back once again, which was fine. But against Torino, that would be not fine.
No, we need people higher up the pitch.
Yeah.
Rambo says, do you remember when I said Lukaku will get pocketed? Now I'm saying that Delit will be perfect tomorrow.
Let's hope.
You hope so?
Yeah.
I expect it after what happened Wednesday.
The only thing that scares me is still free kicks, corners, because...
Wednesday was scary.
Yeah, we have the players to basically do well with those situations, but we're not doing well. We look very shaky, and it's a problem. Also because they have Belotti, they have Bremer, they have Even Rodriguez, who's a weird one, shows up sometimes.
Well, he takes the set pieces, right?
Yeah, he takes them, but
they're pretty good.
Yes.
Bless you.
So thanks. So yeah, that's something we need to brush out of our game. The mistakes we make.
If we get a clean sheet tomorrow,
that will be.
Do you think? Will you be so how confident will you be with our season?
Very.
Heading into the next phase.
If we win and we keep even if we win, but if we keep a clean sheet on top of that, that tells me this team has learned, basically. They know what they have.
All the shit's out of the way now. All your mess ups are out of the way.
I mean, not all the shit, but a big part of it.
The mental errors.
Yeah. So I will have the feeling from, okay, this team can cope with pressure, basically, because there's pressure on the team. You're so many points behind. Yeah. If you can again basically recreate the concentration level we had against Chelsea, against Torino, then we'll be very confident for a team. I'm not saying you're gonna win the Scudetto or something like that, but you will not have the same, basically the same season you had the first 5 games where everything can go wrong, and everything was going wrong.
Well, that's the thing. Everything that went wrong or that could go wrong did go wrong.
Yeah.
In the first 5 match days.
Yeah.
Even against Sampdoria and Spezia, still conceded 4 goals against those 2 teams.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And like you've mentioned previously, we weren't. It was 2 goals on 3 shots on target.
Yeah.
Like everything that was getting on target was going in, and we don't know if that's still going to be the case, because against Chelsea, how many shots went on target? 2
from
Chelsea.
Yeah, I mean, it should be
2
more.
Total went on one shot on target. I think I remember the stat. We had 1 shot on target. They had 1 shot on target.
It should have been more, but I mean, I get what you're saying. Yeah, but I said it against Sampdoria. I mean, Quadrado, he just basically give away a goal again. That's not technique or something. He was doing something he shouldn't be doing, dribbling, coming into midfield. I don't know why he was trying to do that. He lost the ball like 2 seconds before he almost lost it, and he tries it again. So that's in your head. I mean, your head should tell you, no, just play it out wide or something like that. Just pass it and move. And I think that's what we did against Chelsea. Nobody forced something stupid, basically, or something weird. What Quadrado did, what Chesney was doing, all those mental errors besides corners. So that's why if we keep a clean sheet and we win, and we basically have that solid performance again, then I'm very confident.
Yeah.
With Dybala coming back, Morata, Arthur, I don't know what he will do, but it's something new, it's something extra, which what we missed for 3 months now.
Yeah.
With including last season. So
I got a question. So we beat Chelsea 1-0 without Dybala and Morata. Let's say we get a win tomorrow and a clean sheet against Torino without Dybala and Morata. Do they start next match?
Yeah.
After the international break?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, even if Bernardeschi plays, you play number 9. You're not going to play Bernardeschi. So you're playing Roma at home with Bernardeschi or Morata. You pick Morata because he's a striker.
Well, right now we have Keane, so...
Yeah, okay. Right now. But I expect Bernardeschi to start again.
I know. I was just posing the question because usually...
I know. People will say, yeah, keep it. But I mean, the quality goes up if Dybala Morata go back in the team.
For sure.
Also, they're not new players. They are playing... Dybala's playing like 6 years for Juventus. Morata already played for Juventus before last season. So
this is his 4th year.
They can just try, and they know Allegri. So they know what to do.
Yeah.
I don't think they were the problems at the start of the season. So
no, they're definitely not. It was mental errors.
Yeah, so it's not like they made mistakes.
Yeah.
So no, they come back when they're fit. They come back in the team. I mean, that's obvious for me.
And then at that point, I was just asking. I was being devil's advocate there. But at that point, let's say you get a clean sheet against Torino and you get a win, and then these guys come back, and then you're like, holy smokes, we got a potent attack because they are potent, those two.
Yeah.
Plus Chiesa. Then you got your defense or your defensive organization is back on track.
Yeah.
This is looking good.
Yeah.
I don't want to pump the tires yet, but we could be confident. We could be really happy going into the international break. Something we didn't think was possible.
Yeah.
Like after the September break, we didn't think it was possible that we could be maybe this confident going to this October break. And
all of this was because we won against Chelsea, which we basically few people expected us, maybe hoped, but not. Nobody was convinced we will win. I mean, if people tell you, I will. If 10 people tell you and 10 people say, yeah, we were convinced, I will say 7 were lying.
Yes. Yeah, 100%.
So, I think that's why I expect the team to react, because maybe before the game, nobody believed they can do that. I think even Danilo said something like, the question was, do you believe in the Champions League? I mean, something else. And he said, yeah, we beat the European champions. Nobody expected it, but we did. So why not?
We saw his reaction when we scored.
Yeah.
He was like praising. He was like on his knees going like, oh my God, it was awesome.
So the thing is, I think the team, like I said before, got the memo. They know what they can do if they basically want to do it. If they really want to do it. And that's what I like you said. You need to have the willingness to basically track back that 5 more yards or something like that, just to close down a passing lane, basically. Even if it's something that stupid, that simple, that's how you win games. But you need to do that.
That's not stupid though. That's 100% correct.
But if you look at Betancourt, at Rabiot, he often doesn't do that. Yeah. So that needs to be something basically normal, and that's not normal for this team. The last 3 years, it was like maybe I do it one time, and the next few times maybe someone else will do it for me.
Yeah,
that needs to get out of the team, and that was out of the team against Chelsea.
Yep.
So
going to the chat, people are talking about our Torino missing anyone. Hanin on his fantasy Serie A app. Piazza, Belotti, and Zaza are out.
I'm not sure. I need to check. I was pretty confident Piazza was out. But wait, I will check. Just talk. I will check.
Yeah. So as Ale checks that, Bond says, just asking, who has taken Morata's place in the Spain squad? I believe it will be Gerard Moreno as a starting striker, just because he was doing that. He's doing co-duties at the European Championships.
Yeah.
So I would assume it's Gerard Moreno. And then Bon also asks, can't remember clearly, Verdi plays for Torino. Yeah, so his bro plays for Empoli.
Yeah.
No, either Empoli or Spezia. We played them already though. And this one he plays for Torino as well. There's 2 of them. And then Mazio James says, I think a striker is the most difficult position on the field, so Morata needs to play. Yeah. Yeah, that's the big bucks. You get the big bucks to score.
So, Belotti, Piazza, Prat, and Zaza train separately today.
Today they train separately, so they're not playing tomorrow.
Wait. So the side said tomorrow they will just have another morning walkthrough, basically how you call it, training, and then they will announce basically like Juventus. But those 4 players train separately, so I expect 2 of them to make it at least.
Yeah, we'll see.
But even, I mean, that's not an excuse. If they play, we should still win that game.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a difficult game. I'm not saying we're gonna just basically walk over them, but we should win. It's not that simple, but that's the job you need to do tomorrow.
Yeah.
3 points before the international break, and
who's scary then on Torino? Like
as
an individual.
I
think out of all the names you named, so those 4 guys, if they're not playing tomorrow, I think it's Josip Bracalo.
Yeah.
But like, we'll see.
He's
a tricky guy, but
it used to be Iago Falque. I hated him.
Yeah.
He was.
Yeah. We owned him, didn't we, for a bit?
Yeah, but he's a very frustrating player. not frustrating, but he's a bit like Chiesa. He will keep going like an energy bunny.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I don't know.
I think Berkala would be the most dangerous player that will start because out of the names you just listed again. We'll see. Their midfield is very industrious, like we mentioned. Not very good technically, but they'll battle. They will battle.
Yeah, that's because I think even Allegri said the Torino style is back, and that is Torino style, just high intensity and basically. I mean, the previous Torino squads, from the last 20 years was not high quality. It was high intensity.
Yeah.
It was just, give you all every game. So that's what Torino is at the moment. But I think they have more quality. Again, if those 4 players, not Zaza because he's not a starter, but if Piazza, who's playing great, Belotti, who's their captain, and even Prat are out, then the quality takes a dip, obviously.
100%. That's like us missing Morata, Dybala, and Locatelli.
Yeah. So then the quality could go down. Then it will be intensity for 90 minutes.
I was gonna say it's even more of a battle.
Yeah.
If those guys aren't playing.
Yeah. So yeah.
We'll see. Game time tomorrow is 12 Eastern Standard Time, so noon for people in my time zone, and 6 p.m. Torino time.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
Yep, 6 hours difference. Again, we don't know why we're playing Saturday. I wish we were playing Sunday just for the extra break.
Yeah.
Milan plays Sunday and they played Tuesday, so it must be nice. But but yes, some top teams are playing against other top teams this weekend. Some teams are going to drop points. We need to capitalize on ours.
Yeah.
And there's no excuse.
No. We need to win.
And with these 11 players that we have to our left, I think it's doable. I think it's really doable. We're going to get into prediction time now. So, Ale,
I will say 1-0 for us.
1-0 for us. So, we're going to keep the clean sheet.
Yeah.
And we're going to have that. Ale's going to be confident going to the international break.
I predicted 4 clean sheets this season and we kept none of them. So... The one time I didn't predict the clean sheet was against Chelsea, and of course we kept the clean sheet against the European champion. So no, I say 1-0, and I would say Chiesa.
1-0 Chiesa, so the exact same scoreline and result as the game against Chelsea.
Yeah.
Fair. Whatever. Like we said, we'll take that clean sheet, win, 3 points, going to international break. Beautiful. I'll eat that up, no problem. My prediction is a 2-1 hard-fought victory. It's going to be scrappy. We're going to have a look-up banger, similar to what Pirlo did, and then we're going to have a Cuadrado goal.
Finally.
And we're going to concede a goal. We're going to be up. We're going to have a corner, and they're going to counter us. That's how we're going to concede. But we will win 2-1.
I will be very pissed if you concede that a goal like that. That will mean concentration is again not on it.
Right. We'll see.
But if we win, I will take it before the international break.
Yeah. So those are our predictions. Let us know yours in the comments as we wind down here. We got about 5 minutes or so. Yeah. It's not going to be the most exciting game again. Because we play low event footy now. That's what we've turned into.
Yeah.
But although we've had 3-2 games 3 times already.
No, yeah. Also, we create a lot of chances. I said it before. We missed a lot of chances, but I think
that's why it seems like so low event. But we do create a lot.
But if I expect,
and I said that I don't want to contradict myself.
No,
that's weird.
But I expect if we play with this mentality, concentration, focus, a bit more.
Yeah.
Careful with the ball. We will concede less. We will create less, but that's okay.
Yeah,
that's okay. I prefer to create.
Concede less.
Yeah, but also I prefer to create 4 chances and you take 2 of them, than 15 chances and you take 1, but you concede 10 or something like that.
Yeah.
So
I'd rather.
I want to balance.
Have 15 or I'd rather not have 10 half chances.
Yeah, because
I'd rather have 4 clear cut chances.
I see people saying, yeah, but look at SETI, man. The SETI squad is miles ahead compared to ours.
Loaded.
You cannot.
They're loaded.
Yeah, we can play like that, but we will not win a lot of games. I will tell you that. We will not win a lot of games. We will lose games against Salernitana. I'm just saying something.
Yeah.
We will lose those games. So we need to be realistic with the players we have and the moment we are in a bit.
Yeah.
So that's why I will take any win at this moment in time. No, with more, like I said, Chelsea type of win.
Yeah, definitely. Hash says 2-1 Juve. Keenan Kulu to score for us. If Kulu will eventually go on, but yeah, 2-1 for. He says 2-1. James Tonin says 2-0 Juve convincingly. I hope so.
Yeah, that's hope.
That'd be nice. That'd be our most convincing win of the season.
Yeah.
So if it comes tomorrow, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any other predictions? Any other things we have to look out for? In particular with Torino, I think we went over it.
Yeah.
We literally just talked about it for an hour.
Yeah. Just be on it. That's it. From the start. Just be on it.
Biggest thing is play a 90-minute match.
If you're focused from the start like you were against Chelsea, you will win the game tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because it will be a high-intensity game, a lot of fouls, people getting into your head, fans. It will be hectic because it's an important game. But you need to have the same focus and the same, basically, desire to make that extra tackle, like the Bianconeri tackle on Havertz into the box. He was not doing that the game before. He did that convincingly because that could have been a penalty if you just timed that completely wrong. He was spot on. He made that run. He made that tackle. That's what I expect tomorrow, once again.
Yep.
Just concentration and desire. And then, we should win that game.
We should win the game if we have all that going for us. It's not a straightforward match, but if we match their intensity and we use our quality of players, it should be a straightforward match, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Other than that, that's pretty much it for the live preview show today. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Let's get another win. That's what all we got to say.